Hi, I'm Pox.
I'm Couchguy.
And you're watching the Two Smart Guys show, where every week we bring you the latest tech news and gadgets and hacks and mods and whatever fun little things we think are worth talking about.
September. How I think of it fondly. And so do all the Apple geeks.
Yeah, usually this time they would announce new iPods for the past 10 years, and as of last year, when they switched from being just AT&T, the iPhone, they started announcing the new iPhones also along with this, and this year's no different. iPhone 5, which is actually the sixth
no one has
iPhone.
even talked about the new iPods or anything. They said they all want to know the new iPhone. That's it.
Yeah. Well, it's the debut of the technology, and then it's,
Yeah. So there's some impressive things, some same things, and from the looks of it, it looks like everybody but T-Mobile is going to have it at the same time and be fast.
Yeah, all the major carriers, anyways.
T-Mobile looks like they're just going to miss out on 4G.
All the monopolies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our question is it worth upgrading?
Which is
If you got a 4S a year ago, you're on track, so you're going to be paying mucho dinero for an upgrade.
what is it, $399?
I bet it's more than that. I don't know. It's $199 to start with if you're on contract, and I think it's like $300 more if you're off contract. So it might be like $600, like $599.
Really?
Yeah, it's expensive. I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments below.
You will anyway, whether we ask you to or not.
I just remember looking into it before, and it was not cheap. You can get either a 16 gig, a 32 gig, or a 64 gig. So either $199, $299, or $399. The upgrade is an A6 chip, so it's twice the speed, twice the graphics, less energy used, so you get a longer battery life. And the big thing is the bigger display. It's 4 inches, so it's half an inch bigger. It's the correct aspect ratio for widescreen video.
It's a proper 16:9 now.
Yeah, so that's nice. It's been looking pretty small compared to the Droids that have been out lately. The old iPhone 4S.
But this also means that all your compatibility for any, I guess the cases haven't really fit each other much lately, but you used to be able to sneak your silicone case around one or the other and things like that, but
yeah,
no more.
The 4 and the 4S were the same, and now 5's new cases. Go over a couple more specs, then we'll get to the dock connector, which is
that's the scary thing that's gonna make everybody mad.
Yeah, so the camera's pretty much the same as iPhone 4S, which is a good thing, because iPhone 4S, in many people's opinion, is probably the best camera in a phone.
Yeah, and I'm just saying the iPhone has a significantly improved phone for most improved camera compared to other phones.
The big difference is that the secondary camera, the one on the front now, is HD 720p eyesight camera for doing video chat and stuff. So that's a good upgrade from VGA. That's good. It's thinner. The camera is, so they can make the phone thinner, which is what they always try and do. It's LTE, which is probably the biggest thing, I think.
Yeah.
Is the LTE speed? They were probably the last to the game, but they're not being slackers. They're supporting most of the types of LTE for around the world, which is rare in a phone because there's many.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does dual band, Wi-Fi, ABGN, Bluetooth 4.0. What else is new? Oh, it's got a nano SIM instead of a micro SIM, so you're gonna have to get a new SIM card.
So once again, more things that make it difficult to buy the unlocked version.
As far as battery life, it lasts about 25 hours longer on standby. Everything else is pretty much the same. 40 hours of watching or of listening to audio, 10 hours of video, 10 hours of surfing on Wi-Fi, 8 hours 3G, or LTE 8 hours, 8 hours. Yeah, anyways, a lot of battery life. It's pretty decent. It weighs 112 grams, or 3.9 ounces versus 4.9 ounces, so it's an ounce lighter.
That's a significant difference. That's 1/4 of the weight. That's a huge difference.
And it's thinner, 7.6 inches versus 9.3, so it's a thinner phone.
Yeah. Which would be nice because that was getting pretty thick there for a while.
black and slate and white and silver instead of black and white. So pretty much the same thing if you ask me. So yeah, fast.
Some nice announcements.
I mean, it's if you're getting a new phone, I'd say it's worth the upgrade from an iPhone 4 to an iPhone 5, definitely. Especially since you only have to pay the $200. If you got a 4S, I don't know. It's probably not worth paying the unlocked price unless you can find some kind of
unless you're absolutely like dying to have the unlocked phone. It's just just too expensive.
If it's in good condition, I would sell your 4S, because you can sell the 4Ss for like about $300 on eBay, and then that's about the premium you're paying for signing that 2-year contract. So then you could still get your phone for about $200, which is what I did last year to get my 4S. Yeah. What else is there? The earbuds that come with it are new, and they're no longer earbuds; they are ear pods.
Yeah, they had to change, everything interacting with it.
And the dock connector is no longer the same. Now it's the lightning bolt.
Yeah. So all the things that you ever had that connected to it, and all the things you've been collecting over the last, 10 years, throw them away.
Yeah. Or wait, not lightning bolt. I'm confusing it with Thunderbolt.
It's Thunderbolt and lightning.
Yeah. So now it's just. Yeah.
Anyway, it's a new dock connector that is gonna.
It's supposed to be
expensive to get an adapter for. It's $30 for
$30 for an adapter to go to the old one.
But it's going to be pricey, and you're not going to want to lose that, that's for sure.
It's supposedly faster, and it's supposed to not have the hiccups. It's reversible, so you don't have to plug it in a certain way. And I don't know. I think that it was due for an update, but it's just kind of a pain.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that there's so much invested into that port. You'd much rather have something in the neighborhood of like, a micro USB or things like that, where it's kind of the universal port. The fact that Apple has to be different is sometimes annoying.
Yeah. Anywho, post in the comments below what you think. Are you guys going to go out and get an iPhone 4? Are you sticking with the iOS devices, or are you going to jump ship and go to Android? Where you got some more geek cred and more customization and less controlled by the man.
There are some neat Androids, but
I don't know. As much as I love Androids and certain things about them, personally, I like the iPhones just because the apps that I like are on them and they work really well for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're slicker, faster, in my opinion, more stable. But I don't know. I might have to try an Android for a while just because I haven't used them in a while.
I think the problem with Android is that you have an entire spectrum of Android phones, phones running Android operating system. So you can have phones like the Samsung Galaxy, I think it is. That's a really, really nice, really, really fast phone. And then you can have what I have now, which is this like off-brand Hawaii something, looks like the Peacock off NBC, and it barely functions. So, it's just, a whole spectrum of operating systems.
What fun. Anyways, if I have my way, I will try and be a part of the launch event in Salt Lake if I can. And we'll see if there's any hype. Maybe I'll be the only one standing in line for this new phone.
That would be a first.
we shall see. Please comment in below if you like the show. Please subscribe to the feed. I've started doing unboxings in addition to our news shows and our tutorial shows.
So if he gets one, he will definitely be doing an unboxing for you right after it happens and posting it right away.
Yep. So see you guys next week. New shows every Monday. Live chat every Wednesday at twosmartguys.com/live. Please subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe.
Bye.